My friend got me this little guy. Yeah. And then you can close your beverage. Amazing. I'm good as FERC. I'm good as FERC today. Are you guys good as FERC today? What'd you guys do today? Did you have fun today? Did you think about anything interesting today? You know what is so crazy to me? People that are not curious. I think that I'm realizing that might be like the number one thing that I need in a person is to be curious. Like when people just see something and they're like, oh, I wonder what that means. They don't know and then they just move on. You didn't want to hit Google? You don't want to know? Here's the thing. Like, I understand if you, like, look at the banana boat logo and you're like, nothing comes to mind. But if something comes to mind and you're like, wow, I wonder why it's named banana boat. And your next thought isn't, hey, let's go look it up. What's going on? I don't know. Just something to think about, something to ponder on. Nirvana the band, the movie, the shot. Nirvana the band, the movie, the shot. I watched that today. So funny. Literally, when it started opening, I was like, oh my gosh, this is literally me and my friend. Just foolish, making plans, crazy. I mean, we're not trying to skydive into the freaking Canadian, whatever they call it, the Blue Jay Dome. Like, literally, maybe just tangentially as crazy. So I was like, oh, okay. So it's not as unique as I think it is to, like, have plan A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Right. So now I have to prove a point. I just really do, and everything has to come true for me. When they were walking by the Rivoli, and they're like, this is the last time we're going to walk past this building and not be famous. I was like, oh, have I not had a conversation like this before? Like, and here we are, still here. But you know what? Amen. Resilience, right? It looks like I'm wearing a Celtics jacket right now. It's not good. It's not. So what are you guys doing this week? It's been a great start to the week. An amazing Monday. I mean, how many times can you say that a year that it's amazing Monday? Probably maybe once or twice. So I'm going to try to make it 5 times actually because I'm better than you. So if you have it once or twice, I got to do 5 times. I'm at 1. You're at 0, I presume. So actually, I had a great Monday before this as well. So I'm at 2. Not last Monday, the Monday before, the 2 Mondays ago. Yeah. So I'm at 2 Mondays, you're at 0. How does that feel? All right, step up then. I'm going to step up. Guys, how many times am I going to talk about Marty Supreme on this channel? I don't know. Like, you guys are going to think it was like my favorite movie of 2025 or something. Was it? Might have been. It's like, how do you think you can afford to be in this place? How do you think you can afford to play for your mother's spouse? No, he was like, sorry, guys, I butchered it. Are you mad? I butchered it. Frick. Oh, gosh darn. Can we reset? Let's reset. All right. I can't keep affording to pay for this place for your mother. He said, you're not going to have to pay for it because I'm going to step up. Yeah, I'm going to step up. Guys, I butchered it again. I'm not built for this. I'm not built for this like Anthony Edwards is built for carrying a team. Wait, I'm not a Timberwolves fan. I froze for a second because I always mix up the Timberwolves and the Grizzlies. I'm not a Timberwolves fan, okay? But I love Anthony Edwards, and he was playing on the team with my boys, the All-Star Game team, the real game. He played with Cade Cunningham and Jalen Duren of the Detroit Pistons, and he coached under J.B. Bickerstaff, which is the Pistons coach. And guess who walked away with the trophy? My boys. So fun. I haven't had fun watching an all-star game in a very, 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 very long. Wait, what is it? Very, very long time. It's dead. That didn't work. Sorry, but you got to try something. That's the problem with you guys is you don't try things. You're too scared to fail. I like to fail fast, right? And not to sound like those entrepreneur people, but failing fast is the biggest and best thing that you can do, because there's always going to be that thing in the back of their mind that's like, well, what if I didn't? What if I tried it? You know, failing fast is an amazing skill that you have. People are going to look at you as a quitter, but you have to know that that's not the case. You have to know in your spirit that you're not a quitter. And if you do feel at some point that you are a quitter, then maybe you are, and then you have to retaliate and recalculate it, recalibrate it, and just be you're failing upwards, that little meme of the guy hacking that thing and the diamonds are behind it, that sits in my spirit very, very, very heavily. I really just don't want you guys to see me as those people that are like, and that's not what I am, but I am saying that we just got to try things. We do. And you guys know that. So if you're here, you know that because we're like, okay. So back to what we were talking about, which was nothing. No, Detroit Pistons. No. Anthony Edwards. No. Then we moved on, failing fast, trying things. How did we get here? Said you guys don't try things. Because I was bullying you guys. And I'm sorry about that. But it's all in love. Trust. I don't have it. Dang. And it's going to be unfortunate because I feel like I had something to say about that All-Star game. I don't know. Because I said, because that sucked. Right. Thank you. Okay. Back to the boys. So back to the professional basketball players. Right. So we won. Kate Cunningham, Anthony Edwards, Jalen Duren, Devin Booker, Jalen Johnson, I believe. And some others. Chet Holmgren. That's all I got for you guys today. But to me, it was like, this is Kate Cunningham's team. Even though it was Anthony Edwards, I know it was his, but it was Kate Cunningham's, okay? Okay? That's how I roll, and that's how I'm going to keep rolling, and that's going to have to be okay with you guys. So we won, and the Pistons are going to win a championship this year. Do you have anything to say about that? Actually, okay, if I'm actually going to be a betting man, which I'm not, I don't know if they'll win this year because this always happens to me. This happened with like Golden State with the 73-9 season. 73-9 season? No, 82? Yeah, that's right. The 73-9 season, they fumbled it in the 7-game stretch against Mr. LeBron James, Mr. James, if you will. They fumbled it, and that was one of my biggest heartbreaks in this lifetime. So, and then it's like it, and that happened with the Lions too. Oh my gosh, with their amazing season, then they fumbled it against the 49ers, didn't they? And then we had to watch the 49ers play who? I don't even know. Who did they play? They lost. Was it the Chiefs maybe? Probably. Sometimes like too much. And that's what happened with the Lions too. I remember when that game was happening, they were up too. And I was like, you guys are up too much too soon. It's not going to end well. And at first I was like, okay, Olivia, is this just trauma from like, past sport heartbreaks? But I was like, no, it's just like, that was very cartoonish the way that my earrings just sounded. But yeah, we lost. All I know is loss. But so I mean, if the Pistons win this year, that would be amazing. I'm not saying that they can't do it, but I'm tempering my expectations, and that would be the most insane turnaround ever. They had, what was it? One of the worst records in the entire history of man 2 years ago, and Kate Cunningham said, we're not 26 and too bad. And he was right. And you guys laughed in his face, but he was right, right? He was right. Because the next season they came back, and we went to the playoffs, and we should have beat the Knicks. Should have, would have, but we should have beat the Knicks, right? But that was a great showout. That was great, and I was very proud. I was proud to be a Pistons fan, right? Whew, got chills. Okay. And then this year, it's unbelievable. You know what would be more believable, more amazing? If I could watch all the games. And it's not for lack of time, because that's part of it. But you know what it is also? Sometimes when I do have time to watch a game, it's blocked. I don't understand why you can't just watch games. It's very, very frustrating. Like, I have every subscription service. But you're telling me I gotta live in Detroit and have Bally Sports to watch the Pistons? F out my face. And if I wasn't online right now and there wasn't like a record, I would say F blank K out my face for real. And for some reason, every time the Pistons play somebody on national TV, they freaking spank them. So I'm like, yes, this is fun, and I'm glad that you're showing the world that like you're so talented, but like, I'm trying to watch a good game, right? She's gone. She's bald. Let's place bets right now. Let's place some bets. I'm gonna bet. This isn't theory betting. This is online trust betting, right? Just between me and you. I'm gonna bet the Pistons go to I'm going to say we go to the conference finals against the Celtics. Well, depending on seeding, you know. Actually, let's stop this right now. It's too early. It's too soon. Let's bet on the Oscars. Do you guys like the Oscars? I love the Oscars. I eat it up. I'm actually a little bit behind on those smaller categories. I got to catch up on that. I'll let you guys know my progress. Obviously, I've watched all the Best Picture categories by now. I have to do Blue Moon and Song Song Blue. I gotta get some of the outliers in the acting categories done. The ones that are like solo nominations. And then I gotta handle those short films. Shout out Train Dreams for the Indie Spirit Awards. They won a bunch of stuff. Train Dreams was gorgeous. The cinematography was gorgina. Gorgina. I think that would be my pick for this year's best cinematography. Last year, 2025. I think. Sure. That reminds me of Sinners. The mouth on the side. That was gross. I need to go see Sinners in theaters again. That's what I need to do. Oh, I showed you guys this already. Sorry, I just got like distracted. There's also a world that I start chewing on this, which is dangerous. I've been trying to stop chewing on plastic. It's been really difficult because, wait, I stopped. Wait, that's amazing. Okay, so what I tell my friends sometimes when they're going through like a heartbreak or something, it's like, or not even a heartbreak, just like a crush or something. I'm like, one day you'll wake up and you'll never think about this again. And you're not going to remember the day that you stopped thinking about it, but you're going to remember the day that you remembered that you stopped thinking about it, if that makes sense. So, because like nobody remembers the day that they like felt better. But like at some point they're like, well, you know, I'm okay. So let's tie this back to the chewing. So I chew on like plastic and like straws or like toothpicks and things of that nature. But I was trying not to because it's like plastic. And, you know, like I switched over to liquid detergent so that I didn't have microplastic. Right. Blah, blah, blah. So there was warfare going on inside my mouth because I didn't realize how constantly my mouth is like moving because of that. An addiction, if you will, to chewing on stuff. I was like constantly like either biting my cheeks or like sucking in my cheeks. Like, not like that really, actually. It was like sucking my cheeks against my teeth. And it was like really bad at night. I can't believe people walk outside and think that that looks normal. When they're on the carpet and they're like, you think that looks better than your face? It doesn't. You're gorgeous. It's okay. You don't have to have cheekbones. I don't have cheekbones. Most people don't have cheekbones. That's why it's so special when they do. Yeah, so I was just like up in there. If you saw the inside of my cheeks at some point, or like, what was I doing? I was scraping. I think I told you guys this actually. I'm losing track. That's why it's tough. I don't want you guys to think I'm like those narcissists that like constantly tell the same story over and over again because I think it's so interesting. I was all up in my mouth. There's warfare going on in there. But yeah, so there was a point that I was like, I'm never going to be able to stop. Like, because it was on to the next thing. It was like chewing on my cheeks. Then I was like, I need to stop doing that. And then it was the next thing. Then it was the next thing. Then it was the next thing. But now it's nothing. I beat it. I didn't even know I beat it. I'm so strong. So strong. Wow. This was a battle that I didn't know I was fighting, and I also didn't know I was winning. And isn't that a word in and of itself? That's a word. That's a word, guys. It's like sometimes the Lord is handling our battles and we don't even know it. Amen. Amen. Ooh, is that a look? I ain't a killer, but don't push me. Do you guys know that song? It's by Miguel. It's called The Killing. It's from his new album, Chaos. New album as in 2025, October. October 2025. Yeah. I ain't a killer, but don't push me. It's giving rock star. Also, that's why I said banana boat. A little insider secret. Is that too inside baseball? Is that too fourth wall break? Sorry, but we're here together. We are. And if you're not okay with that, then you gotta go. Okay? You have to be okay with this eye contact. You need to get comfortable with it. Okay? Get comfy. Sit down. Are you uncomfortable? Sit with that. Understand why you are. Are you uncomfortable because you feel like I can see you? Or maybe you're perfect right now and you don't want to ruin that. Huh. Something to ponder on. Something to think about. But I can see inside your soul. Does that make you uncomfortable? For me to see you? You just want to go through throughout life without anybody really seeing you, without anybody really knowing you. That's sad. Am I speaking to myself? I'm feeling myself. That's she who shall not be named. It's. Okay, bye. GTGB. Tickle. Okay, alright, sorry.